Morning everybody, taking you on a run with me again this morning. It's an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful day. And when I run, obviously I have loads of thoughts, and some of those I ignore, some of those I hang on to, and some of those I really need to share. And so I've had one of those thoughts. So we're at our favorite swimming spot over here. So while the girls are having a swim, I'm going to chat about this thought that I've had. And I want to know if you agree with what I'm saying. So we've been watching the Olympics, right? And we've been watching some of the races, and specifically the sprints. The sprints have always been quite exciting because a lot of the time it's very close who wins. Hello. And particularly the 400 meter. So the 400 meter, everybody starts at the same place, and then they've got to run 400 meters. So I think of school as like a 400 meter race, right? The first 100 meter is primary school, or I say foundation phase. Let's say foundation phase is the first 100 meter. And all the kids, barring the ones that are not really school ready, but let's just say, for example, we've got a whole bunch of grade ones, they start at the same place, and off they go, and they run the first 100 meters. And that's foundation phase. And obviously those that are coping better will be in the lead. Those who are not coping so well will be further at the back. And then those same kids go into intermediate phase, and again off they go. Some are further ahead than others, and those who are sort of struggling are lagging further behind. That gap just gets wider and wider and wider as the ones in front are accelerating and going faster. Then they get into high school, and again it's another 100 meters, and those who are doing really well are out in front, coping brilliantly. Then they get into grade 10, 11 and 12, and I want to think about that being okay. As they go into grade 10, 11 and 12, as you know, kids get to choose their subjects for grade for matric. And it's almost as if at that point everybody stops and they decide what shoes they're going to wear, right? They can carry on wearing their running shoes, or they can change their shoes to something smaller, lighter maybe, more traction, or they can take their shoes off and run barefoot. This is where the rubber hits the tar, because if your child has got a specific subject, what would you say? A subject group that they are particularly interested in or good at. Those subjects are what is going to propel them forward if previously they weren't doing so well in the other 100 meter blocks. So it's so important that parents allow their children to choose the right subjects for going into 10, 11 and 12. Because if you don't, and you force them to take subjects that you think are important, that they are not doing well in, you may as well be making them put on lead boots and then telling them to run as fast as they can and get to the finish line. And I don't think that that's fair, because they may have the ability to win that race, but because of the subjects that they've had to choose, or the subjects that they've been forced to do, now they're at a disadvantage. And now because of that, they're going to be coming last. So it's this part of the schooling kind of career. It's the last sprint of the marathon that is so important when your children are choosing subjects. Let them please choose subjects that they are good at, that they are interested in, that they want to do, because at the end of the day they can still win that race even if they weren't doing well in the beginning. So just on that note, think of it as school is a marathon, not a sprint. And the last lap, anything can happen. In that last lap, anything can happen. Make sure that you've given them the best possible opportunities, that you're not forcing the wrong subjects on them because you think those are important, and that you're not making them put on lead boots to run that last couple of 100 meters or few meters. Right, and that's all I have to say. So as we finishing our little marathon this morning, think about that, and well done for our Olympic team that won the relay last night. What an amazing event that was. We should be so proud. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.